So be sure to head down when you have a moment to where you signed in for the backpack drawing. All the drawing has been done. They have it posted who all the winners, and also posted to Fett Racing Facebook page. You can check it out there. And appreciate the Alec Fett Racing, Algona Freeman Auto Body, Amy Kester, Bake Midwest, B Designs, Homestead of Algona, Icon Images, Lexi Smith and Mary, Meyer Racing, Nielsen Racing, and Jason Rollins Racing Podcast. Thank you to all of your support. We will turn the page to your first of 5 IMC Modified Heat races. And we will have Brandon Beckendorf on the inside for number 1 out of Danube, Minnesota. The 5 on the outside. It is Greg Gustus from Brighton, Colorado, the 14G. Row 2 is Benji Lacrosse out of Casco, Wisconsin. In the 54 on the outside is Garrett Wilson from Carlisle in 3W. Wes Wise out of Perryville, Arkansas. The 7W on the inside. Of the 3rd one on the outside is Joey Price from Great Falls, Montana, the 37. Gerald Curry out of Laverne, the 32X. And then Ricky Stephan of South Sioux City, Nebraska, the 25, and Todd Shute, the 5X, your final starter. Top 4 to the show, top 2 redraw. So top 4 to the show. As we head them off into turns 1 and 2, and look at Todd Shute has already passed 4 cars, and Shute Toddzilla now up into the top 5 as Beckendorf, your leader, Gustus in second, Benji Lacrosse in the second spot. Todd Shute, a man on a mission from the tail. You got to make the top 4 to move on. Wilson back to 5th as Lacrosse and Gustus with a good battle right now, with Todd Shute lurking in the distance. Beckendorf pulling away, and here we go. It is Benji Lacrosse, a past Night of 1,000 Stars and Night of 10,000 Stars champion. He has just rolled his way up into the top 2. Greg Gustus out of Colorado sits 3rd, and Todd Shute, not afraid to get up on the wheel, has made his way up into the top 4. Beckendorf, Lacrosse, Gustus, and Shute the top 4. Gustus came up off the bottom. And Todd Shute not able to strike that time. A pair of 5s bookending your transfer positions. Beckendorf out in front will pass through. He has got the green flag high in the air. A couple of laps to go in this one. Benji in the second spot. Gustus and Shute still battling. To the white flag, Brandon Beckendorf, nearly a Harris Clash winner. And here we go to side by side. Hub to hub that time as Gustus able to hang on. Greg Gustus out of Brighton, Colorado, hanging on to the position. It'll be Beckendorf your winner, Benji Lacrosse second, then Gustus and Shute the top 4 to the show. Heat race number 2 in your Gary Myers and family, Bed Bugs and Beyond, Pat and Ann Furch, RWR Trucking and the Russell family, Mills Farm and Repair, the Walter family, Ron and Annette Reefer and Lake Towing, Anthony Smith. We appreciate all of you for bringing all of our heat races here tonight. Trip Gaylord nearly winning 10,000 stars last night. He is out of Lakewood, Colorado, now out of Southwest Iowa here, racing out of the Vanderbilt Racing Shop in 7017 on the outside. Multi-time modified national champion out of Beatrice, Nebraska. That is the 30 of Jordan Grabowski. Zane DeVilbiss, a winner in the past here at Kossuth County Speedway of Farmington, New Mexico, the 18Z. And on the outside, it'll be Cole Zarneski out of Denmark in the 21CZ. I think we need to Well, might have him changed over here right now. Joel Rust out of Grundy Center, Iowa. The 26J on the inside of the third row. On the outside, it is Dalton Majors out of Redwood Falls, Minnesota, the M8. Todd Steinhardt, your Salute to Veterans winner here in Algona, the 7S on the inside. For number 4 on the outside, it is Nick Meyer from Whittemore in the 2. And Tim Watts. Already some unfortunate circumstances for him in a stock car to Beloit, Kansas. The 11W will start 9th here tonight.
Until we jump. We don't want to bring food in just to maybe 4.
Trip Gaylord, Jordan Grabowski on row number 1. We come to the starting cone out of turn number 4. So we make our way to the back straightaway. Grabowski, Gaylord, the top 2. Zippy D in the third as we are side by side. Throughout the back half of this one as Majors climbed the ladder and Zarneski had to give some space that time. Grabowski, Gaylord, the top 2. Zane DeVille was third. You got to make the top 4 here tonight. DeVille stumbled there for a minute. Dalton Majors out of Redwood Falls, Minnesota. In the 4 spot, Zarneski trying to run him down. As Majors up the banking, Russ going to take a spot, as does Zarneski, and Nick Meyer going to make it 3 across, going into turns 1 and 2. Rust able to come on through. Nick Meyer turning a double play there. Up into the top 5, Graybo well in command of this one. Trip Gaylord, the 77T in second. DeVilbiss third, Zarneski up the hill. And Rowdy Briggs, if you were tuned in, I chatted with Trip Gaylord, and it is certainly backflips for Trip if he wins here in the next couple of nights. So if your boy wins, Rowdy, get ready to go over the back of the couch, son, because Gaylord's been fast, but nobody's got anything right now for Grabowski, your leader, with 2 to go. Zane DeVilbiss down the back straightaway. Said it was his last night in Iowa until he comes back for Super Nationals, and he's trying to shoehorn his way past, and he will do so. Give the nod to Zippy D as Trip Gaylord trying to run him back down. Zarneski in the final transfer. You got to be in the top 2 to redraw. That's important also as we come to checkers. This time out of turn number 4, it is Grabowski, DeVilbiss, Gaylord, and Zarneski to the show. Heat race number 3 in the Larry Evers Fair Street face-off. It'll be Jordan Rogotsky, the double X out of Sanborn. On the inside of row 1, on the outside, Isaac Malakote from Boone in the 11. Jesse Rogotsky to Sanborn. The triple X will be inside row number 2. And to his right will be Rob Sharapata from Green Bay, Wisconsin, to the 333. Last night's winner in Brit, Jerry Flippo on the inside of the third row from Bakersfield, California, now North Iowa. In the 13, on the outside, Travis Hansen from Brillion, Wisconsin, the 54H. Jaden Schmidt, another Wisconsin driver out of Seymour, the 24 on the inside of the fourth row. And Troy Morris, the third out of Bakersfield in the 07X. And from Fargo, North Dakota, by way of Pahrump, Nevada, it is the 48K of Colin Hibden. Jordan Rogotsky, Isaac Malakote, row number 1. Heat race number 3 will come to life, and Rogotsky, the double X. Quickly out into the top spot as Malakote slides into second. Jesse Rogotsky in third. Jerry Flippo already to the inside of Rob Sharapata on the back straightaway. Rogotsky gonna lead, but boy, he was getting the chrome horn there for a minute. Not a dirty move down the front straightaway by any means. My point is the 11, Malakote was saying, come on, son, we gotta go. We gotta make sure we're the top 2 to be in the redraw, as we've got the other Rogotsky bookending that battle with Flippo now up into the top 4. So Flippo to 4th, Hansen to 5th. As Sharapata falls back in this one. Hibden testing the waters upstairs, and he will slide to the inside of the 24 of Jaden Schmidt. But further up front, the top 4 trying to separate themselves from Travis Hansen, as Flippo trying to get closer here tonight, trying for a little better starting spot for the face-off here later tonight. Be 25 laps at the Thunderdome. Jordan Rogotsky, Isaac Malakote, Jesse Rogotsky, and Jerry Flippo, the top 4 to the show as they run right now with 3 laps remaining. 3 laps remaining in this one is all Jordan Rogotsky. Isaac Malakote pressured him early and pressured him often, and now trying to reel him back in here a bit. Out of turn number 4 with a green high, 2 to go. We will reach for the white flag this time out of turn number 4. Rogotsky out in front. Isaac Malakote. Looks like that's how we're going to finish here amongst the top 2. We'll round the bend for the final time. Checkers, it'll be Jordan Rogotsky, Isaac Malakote second. Then Jesse Rogotsky and Jerry Flippo to the show. Heat race number 4 has Jake Hobscheit out of Plattsmouth, Nebraska, the 0-1 on the inside of the first row. On the outside is Kelly Schrock out of Fertile in the 3. Dylan Thornton in the 38T is on the inside of row number 2. On the outside, it is Braxton Yeager from Green River, Wyoming in the 33BY. Matt Bonine out of Ottawa, Iowa, the 14B is inside row number 3. On the outside, Jonathan Logue out of Logansport, the 69 junior. Cody Connect out of Whittemore, the 49K. On the outside will be Raymond Williams out of Medill, Oklahoma, the 69W. So taking a moment to continue to pack in the high side and get a couple more cars out of the tech area here tonight. Looks like we're going to go green the next time. In your Sportsman's Corner, Pete Borman, Pioneer Seeds. Evers family, Algona, Florida Design. Fair Street face-off, heat race number 4. We got one more after this. Of course, top 4 to the show. Top 2 redraw. You got to make the top 2 for the redraw here tonight. We'll have 2 B mains. Take the top 2 out of each of those, plus 1 track provisional for the highest in points. Not making the show. Jake Hobscheit, Kelly Schrock on row at number 1, and we're underway. To the back straightaway we go. Kelly Schrock out of Fertile, Iowa in the Lake Mills Motorsports number 3. Working the outside line, and he's going to lead lap number 1. Showing the Friesen performance. 0-1. Jake Hobscheit the quick way around. Dylan Thornton up into the top 3. Braxton Yeager now 4th on the back straightaway. So Schrock up high. Hobscheit using the interior of the Speedway. Dylan Thornton, as we said. That car was a bare frame 2 days before the Harris clash. As Yeager is 4th and Jonathan Logue trying to run down Yeager, the young driver out of Green River, Wyoming. We'll see if Jonathan Logue has something for him here tonight. As Hobscheit to the inside, battle for the lead in the back straightaway. Kelly Schrock trying to fend him off here tonight out of turn number 4. Hobscheit will tuck tail and get back in line. Hobscheit better off the bottom of turn number 2. Schrock has been able to keep his momentum up on the top shelf here out of turn number 4. And that has been the money right now for Schrock as Hobscheit continues to flash to the inside. Green flag will be high in the air. A pair of laps remaining as we head to turn number 1. Jake Hobscheit with a last-ditch effort here in the late stages of heat race number 4, both in the redraw. But you have a better opportunity in the redraw if you win the heat race, and Hobscheit trying to give Kelly all he wants, and Schrock able to step away just a bit here late in this one. It'll be checkers on the front straightaway. Schrock and Hobscheit the top 2, then Thornton and Jonathan Logue, the 69 junior, at the line up into the top 4. That was correct, girls, right? 69 junior in 4th. Final heat race here in your Larry Evers Fair Street face-off. It'll be Ethan Braxma out of Newton, Iowa, with the 111 on the inside of the first row on the outside. Brian Mullen out of Seymour, Wisconsin in the 72. Eddie Bellick out of Arata, Colorado, the 3B on the outside. It'll be Cody Laney from Torrance, California in the 5L. Row 3 inside, Jeremy Mills out of Clear Lake in the 10. It'll be Jason Heiderall from Shakopee, Minnesota, the 47, starting 6th. Corey Bosma from Oshedon, Iowa, the 07B will start 7th. And Cody Thompson from Sioux City, Iowa, the 25C will be your final starter here tonight. Just so you know, here tonight at the Kossuth County Speedway, this is very important. The mac and cheese is really tasty. Holy cow. Where has that been all season? It was here last Saturday? Thank God for really good leftovers, right? Trust me, it's fresh. Braxma to the early lead. You got Mullen lurking to the outside, though. 3 wide on the back straightaway. Eddie Bellick in the middle, and Mills flexing his muscle right now. Mills had to restart at the tail during 10,000 stars and was able to get himself up into the top 10 until mechanical failure ended his night, and he just made contact with Eddie Bellick in turn number 4. Holy cow, Mills made a big move, and he moved Eddie Bellick right out of the way, and Cody Laney taking advantage there out of turn number 4. Cody Laney, the beneficiary, he better send the 10 car a little gift basket here tonight as Laney up into the top 3. Mills, an aggressive move with Eddie Bellick, and I think Eddie Bellick a little nonplussed right now as he's gonna, you never see Eddie Bellick do that, and I think that kind of shows you that Eddie was a little grumpy with what happened out of turn number 4. Mullen, your leader, Braxma in second. Laney there in the 3rd spot, Mills in the final transfer. Cody Laney cracking the whip out of the back straightaway. Laney starting well back in the, well, I shouldn't say well back. He started on the outside of number 2. Got shuffled back a little bit, and Laney with a great run in the iBox Springs 5L. Up into the top 2, Braxma 3rd, Mills in that 4th spot. As Mills going to come to call to try and get the top 3. White flag is in the air. Mullen the leader on the back straightaway. It looks like this is how the top 2 will finish. Mills able to work himself up into the top 3. And Eddie Bellick here going to try and steal a transfer lane, and this one will come up just shy. It'll be Mullen, Laney, Mills, and Braxma the top 4. Well, like I said earlier, it takes a lot to irritate the 3B, and obviously, I'm only speaking from here, but was irritated by what happened there. I also don't condone making contact after the yellow either, so little fireworks here in our final heat race here tonight as we will get them across the scales here tonight. Just appreciate everybody that's made everything. Oh, you've been waiting for me? I didn't